And I think it's like 3 drinking events in 30 days. Don't quote me on that, but it's something along those lines.
3 drinking events within 30 days? 25T704225FY. Your name? You're charged with failure to refrain from consuming alcohol, testing positive on a chemical ETG on a Soberlink on July 18th. That's count 1. You understand the charge?
I do, Your Honor.
Count 2, you failed to refrain from consuming alcohol, testing positive July 18 at 7:33 in the morning. You understand that charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
Count 3, failed to refrain from consuming alcohol, testing positive July 18th at 7:49. You understand the charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
Those are 3 counts, but they still arise out of the same event, transaction, or occurrence. So I'm going to go ahead and just count it as 1. So in other words, the most you could get is 5 days if you plead guilty to these. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you sign the advice of rights?
I did.
Did you read it and understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights. There will not be a hearing or a trial of any kind. You understand that?
I do, Your Honor.
You have the right to a lawyer. If you want one, I'll give you one. Do you want a lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll enter a not guilty plea for you. We're going to get you a lawyer. You're going to come back in front of me here today. The only problem is you do have 3 prior technical violations. So on a 4th, your probation could be revoked and you could be incarcerated for the maximum provided by law, which in this case is 1 year on the attempt R&O and 90 days on the disorderly. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have any questions?
No, thank you.
I'm going to enter a not guilty plea. I'm going to give you a lawyer. You're going to come back in front of me with that lawyer. And then we'll have your hearing. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. We'll see you back here in a few minutes. Thank you.
Still see the hallway.
Nicholas J. Horn, 25T704225.
Good morning, Your Honor. William Gate 1520 on behalf of Mr. Horn, who is present to my left. State name correct, Mr. Horn?
Nicholas Horn.
Your name?
Casino.
So he's got 3 prior technical violations. I arraigned him. I explained I'll only count these as 1 since they all really arise out of the same alcohol consumption given the time limits. But that would still put him where he could have his probation revoked and incarcerated for a year on the attempt R&O and 90 days on the disorderly. So you understand that, right, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is he going to do, Mr. Neal?
Yes, Your Honor. I've gone over the violations. Mr. Horn would be pleading guilty. I'd ask for the opportunity to allocate you.
If you plead guilty here, you understand you could get 1 year on the 1 count, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
90 days on the other, right?
I understand, Your Honor.
And you understand all your rights?
I do.
If you plead guilty, you're giving up all those rights and there will be no hearing. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. As to the charge that you failed to refrain from consuming alcohol, I'm just going to say on July the 18th. How do you plead?
Guilty, Your
Did you
Honor.
consume alcohol on July 18th?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you test positive on the Soberlink blows at 7:16 on that date in the morning, 7:33 and 7:49 in the morning?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
I'll accept the plea to all 3 counts. I'm just going to count it as 1 technical violation for the record. I'll just make a note, positive Soberlink blows, all 3 counts. But again, they rise out of the same event, transaction, or occurrence. So we'll count it as 1 technical violation, 4 total. Why does he keep doing this? Go ahead, tell me what's going on with him. He can't stop drinking.
So he did go a couple months without violation. As you can see by his previous violations, they all kind of came at once. He was having a lot of issues. He got onto the Soberlink. He had been doing pretty good. This day was actually his brother's birthday. His brother had passed away, so it was a tough day for him. Not that his brother passed away on the 18th, but passed away previously, and this was his brother's birthday. So obviously he didn't handle the stress and sadness that comes from that day appropriately. But he has been talking with his therapist. They have come up with a plan to address this and given him ideas on how he can address his bad days, how he can do it in a way that's not gonna impact him negatively, even aside from the probation. You don't wanna be drinking when you're sad. So he is addressing that. I think his therapist either sent Emily an email or is going to send Emily an email. He has completed his community service. I think he's made his payments. I'm just asking that Mr. Horn be continued on probation. If anything, maybe add some community service. But I do think he is improving, and that should be the goal of the probation.
All right. So I just want to be clear. He had to plead I don't know how many chances I can continue to give you, sir. You pled guilty to all counts consuming alcohol back in May. I ordered one-day court work program and ordered also that you test weekly.
And Soberlink until September 1st.
Then you were in here in June, so you've been here the last 3 of the last 4 months of violations. What do you think?
It's hard to say. I did speak to Demaya at the guidance center. She's not recommending intensive outpatient because that was kind of my first thought. She said that she just feels like with his financial status, work schedule, and parenting life, that she doesn't think it would benefit him. This was on July 23rd. He was honest with her about the drinking event. He is attending his outpatient for the most part. It does look like for.
I want to clarify something. He's been on probation for basically 4 months and a week or so, right? He's had 3 drinking episodes. Why doesn't she think that this is important enough to require IOP?
I'm not a therapist.
I'm not either, but I don't understand that.
My first thought, she said that.
Can I see the prior violations, please? Do you have those?
So you want to see them or you want me to read them?
Well, you can just tell me. I take pretty good notes, but I got chemical testing. This is on the show cause that's dated May 27th. I dismissed counts 3 and 4, and it was chemical testing. It looks like maybe misses on
So it was for THC. It was essentially for new use.
April 7th and April 22nd, right?
Yep,
And then on the prior violation that he had,
it was April 24th. He had positive results on his Soberlink.
I don't know why she doesn't think he needs IOP. Can I see the screening?
Yep. And I did just want to know, he did reschedule his individual appointments with Demaya. It looks like for June, he rescheduled June 4th and 25th, and then for July, he rescheduled July 2nd and July 16th.
Mr. Horn, I don't know if you're aware of this. You are, yeah. You got 2 prior drunk drivings. Now, I can't imagine somebody, I don't mean to criticize anybody, but I cannot imagine.
Well, and I'll be honest, I believe Mr. Horn has Medicaid, so it's not even necessarily Demaya. He has to meet certain criteria through like the Detroit Wayne Mental Health Authority. And I think it's like 3 drinking events in 30 days. Don't quote me on that, but it's something along those lines.
3 drinking events within 30 days?
Yeah, again, don't quote me on that. But it's something like that the county only, approves you if you have X amount of drinking events for so long. So I don't know if that,
He's coming off the Soberlink what day?
it was September 1st.
Anything else?
No, just, I guess, note that we all know insurance companies don't want to pay, so I think to lessen the chances of them having to pay for some sort of treatment is not surprising. I would just say that Mr. Horn, I do think he is improving, and I do think taking responsibility is a big part of that. I'm just asking that he be given one last chance to continue on this probation.
He hasn't been discharged from treatment, right?
No, he's in outpatient.
Panic to pay additional costs of 100. Remain on Soberlink until November 1. Serve 3 days jail. You have to complete treatment. You have 21 days to appeal and 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer. I hope that wakes you up, because you are a young man to have these criminal convictions and then keep violating. I'm sorry. Good luck. You can have a seat over there. I'll give him time to pay.
I'm sorry, do you want chemical testing and Soberlink November 1st? just so
Yes,
I'm clear?
I'm sorry. I should have made that more clear. The chemical testing right now has been going, what, bi-weekly or weekly?
It should be weekly also.
And test weekly until November 1. This could have been worse. If you do it again, it's going to be, okay? I don't know what to tell you, sir. Good luck to you. Thank you. Thanks, Mr. Meekian.
Hey, thanks for watching. Please do let us know in the comments what you thought of this video. If you'd like to support what we do here, the best way to do it is to pick up some of our merch. You can find it at courtroomfiles.com.